Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I am Sheika if you're new, and welcome to a new video. Y'all, I have recorded this whole entire video just for me to realize that it was in slow motion. Yeah. I'm not gonna cry over spoiled milk. We just gonna get into it. Other creators may not want y'all in their business. However, I feel like we already locked in. I feel like we already like this. Why not let y'all know what your girl is about to do? Y'all gonna end up seeing the results, and I feel like y'all are gonna get in my comments and start asking questions. So before that happens, I just want to go ahead and introduce y'all to what I am about to do. Now, y'all been hearing me say in my videos, I'm about to switch some things up, and the switch up is here. And when I mean switch up, I mean the weight loss is about to be in effect 100%. Y'all have watched me do plenty of things if y'all have been on my channel for a while. Not so much have I done everything on camera, but I've done everything. And if y'all see me looking over to the side, I have wrote down some notes because I want to make sure I don't forget anything. I have tried the Total Life Changes. I have tried the Herbalife. I have tried keto. I've tried calorie deficit, and those things work. Hear me out. I don't want y'all to think that those things don't work, because they do work in their own ways. Total Life Changes, you have the teas, you have fat burners, you have like different little supplements you can take to aid in your weight loss. It's not a miracle drug. It's not a miracle product. You gotta work. With Herbalife have their meal replacement shakes, and they have their teas, and they have their products that help you and aid in weight loss. Again, it don't work if you don't work. With keto is high healthy fat, moderate protein, low carb. That worked. And if I could be honest with y'all, with keto, I lost the most weight, because my thing was, with counting calories is too much. You have to pull back. You know what I'm saying? You have to use portion control for real. And with me, I just, even though I know we're supposed to eat until we're satisfied and not eat until we full, I am the type of person, I'm a snacker. I'm an emotional eater. I don't know. I can come home from work. I can, have me a meal or whatever. And then maybe like an hour after that, I could, open me up some pretzels or something. If you don't know, pretzels is my favorite snack. It's, it's kind of my comfort food. It's my comfort snack. So even if I'm not hungry, I would pick up a bag of pretzels and start snacking and watch TV or watch YouTube or something like that. That was just me. You feel me? But with keto, there was no counting calories. You pretty much, whenever you were hungry, you were eating, but you were keeping your carbs low. Me, I don't really get hungry like that until in the evening time. So, especially with me being a mom now, I would make sure, my baby is straight. I would make sure everybody is good and worry about myself last, which means that's maybe like 6, 7 o'clock at night. I'm eating that food and then I'm laying down because I'm tired and I have to be up in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, that's where my weight come in at. I'm eating, I'm laying down, I'm not moving my body, like I'm supposed to. I know where my weight come from. But anywho, I've tried all those things. It worked when it worked, you feel me? But right now, I feel like, baby, it is a little harder. I don't know if it's because I just had a baby 9 months ago. I don't know if it's because I'm older now. I'm 33. I do know my mom told me, try to get the weight down while you're younger, because when you're older, that weight is a little more stubborn to get off. It's not impossible, but it's a little stubborn even the more when you get older. So I don't know if, that's what it is, baby. I don't know, but your girl have to do something. My heaviest weight prior to getting pregnant was 275 pounds. Don't judge me. I would never just openly tell somebody my weight, but again, we locked in, and if I'm going to be talking about weight loss and introducing to y'all what I'm about to do, I have to talk numbers. So my highest was 275 pounds before my baby, right? When I was pregnant with my son, my weight got up to like 285, 86 pounds, something like that. The last time I stepped on the scale, mind y'all, this was a little bit before my husband went into surgery, weeks before my husband went into surgery. The scale told me like 295, 96 pounds. Y'all, I've never seen those numbers a day in my life. And I told my mom and I told my husband, I have to do something because I ain't trying to see 300 pounds. I'm not going to see 300 pounds. I'm not trying to see 300 pounds. But I knew something, y'all, because, you know, I pay attention to my body. Remember I was telling y'all, like, my monthly was getting regular, this, that, and the third. Well, girl, that's out the window. That's out the window. And I've always dealt with, you know, my cycle being irregular since a little girl. But I felt like I found some regularity, you know, with having my baby and all that stuff. Baby, that's out the window. That's not even regular no more. My clothes not fitting like they used to. So I knew it was a problem. And before I start buying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8X clothes, we're gonna do something about it. I'm not buying no bigger clothes. I'm not buying no bigger clothes. Y'all gonna catch me out here looking like Winnie the Pooh with my stomach out. And it's not a little stomach, baby. I'm just saying. So I knew I had to do something. So with that being said, I thought long and hard about it, y'all. I didn't know if I wanted to get a sleeve. I didn't know if I wanted to get liposuction, baby. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just know your girl needed some help with losing weight. So I started doing my research, and I started coming across a lot of girls and a lot of guys doing like the GLP-1 thing. And if you don't know what a GLP-1 is, I'm going to tell you what my phone said it is, and I'm going to tell you my interpretation of it, right? So with the GLP-1s, you have Ozempic, you have Wegovy, you have Zepbound, you have, right? And all of these are somewhat the same. Some of them, you know, have a higher, how do I explain this? Some of them work faster than others. Let's just say that. You have those, which are the name brand, and then you have the off-brand compounded forms, and we'll get into that. So pretty much what these GLP-1s do is they slow down your stomach emptying and makes you feel fuller longer. So, like, for example, with keto, it's high healthy fats and low carbs, moderate protein, right? A lot of times they tell you if you're getting hungry a lot sooner than what you should, bump up your healthy fats, things like avocado, you know, stuff like that, because those things help you feel fuller longer without spiking your insulin so much, right? So that is kind of what this here mimics, right? In my interpretation of it. If you are insulin resistant, it's going to regulate your body. Like a lot of times they prescribe type 2 diabetics this medication to pretty much make them regular, like regulate their system. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to suppress your appetite, and that's really what I need. If you don't know, I was told I am borderline diabetic. I've been hearing that for years now, y'all. But as I get older, I know I have to do something because I know what comes with being a diabetic. I'm not trying to deal with that. Being a diabetic, it opens you up to a whole nother monster. With being a diabetic, you know, you can have a heart attack. Like, you can have a whole bunch of things go on with you in your cardiovascular system. And baby, I'm not trying to deal with all that. I'm not trying to deal with all that. After I had my baby, I was prescribed blood pressure medication. I think I told y'all that, but if y'all don't know, I was prescribed blood pressure medication. I never been on blood pressure medication all my life prior to my baby. And I was like, you know what? At that moment, I realized, Sheika, you're not a little girl no more. You're an adult. You're a big girl, and you got to do something. Like, Unfortunately, you cannot be like all these other people, you know, going to McDonald's, you know, going to Burger King and all these fast food places, you know what I'm saying, and eating whatever you want to eat and when you want to eat. Like, I know that I'm supposed to be eating to live and not living to eat. I know that. You feel me? I know how to eat. I know the things that I should be eating, but I would be lying to y'all if I say when it's time for me to eat, I'm just like, I'd rather, you know, get something quick so I can hurry up and eat and get my butt in the bed so I can get ready for, you know, the next day or whatever. Like, that's just me. Like, being a mom and being a wife, I put myself on the back burner a lot. And I know if I'm not taking care of myself and I'm not, you know, good for me, I'm not going to be good for nobody else. So I have to do what I need to do. Get it? Got it? Good. So I'm going to go over here on my phone and I'm going to tell y'all what the site say that a GLP-1 is. And when I say the site, we're going to go to Google. Okay, so it says a GLP-1 or a glucagon-like peptide, because that's what it is. It says it's a hormone that plays a key role in regulating your blood sugar and your appetite. It says it's also the basis for a class of medications known as GLP-1 used to treat type 2 diabetics and increasingly for weight loss. These drugs mimic the effects of the natural hormone, helping to control blood sugar, reduce appetite, and promote weight loss. That's what Google say, y'all. I had to put that out there. I didn't want to just give y'all my intake on, you know, what it is and not really, you know, read what the website say it is. Because, you know, sometimes we have those people out there that's like, okay, well, that's what you say, what the website say. So that's what the website say, y'all. So I did my research. I'm always on TikTok. If you want to find me like this, baby, go to TikTok, because I'm over there for real. And I see the girls and I see the guys doing their little GLP-1 thing. And I'm not one of those people to jump on, you know, the bandwagon just because somebody else doing it. I have my own mind. I do things when I want to do them. And that's just what it is. But I knew I needed help. So again, I did my research to see what was best for me. And I am about to be starting a GLP-1. The GLP-1 that I am about to start is called Semiglutide. Semiglutide is the compounded GLP-1 for Ozempic and Wegovy, if I'm not mistaken. Now, right now, the medication Tirzepatide is at an all-time high because Tirzepatide helps you lose the weight a lot quicker. And if I'm not mistaken, the Tirzepatide branded name is like the Zepbound, and what is it? I think it's Zepbound and something else. I forget the branded name other than Zepbound for the Tirzepatide, but I'm not doing the Tirzepatide, baby. I'm gonna start slow and I'm gonna do the Semiglutide. I really need, like, for me, I'm trying to really like regulate my body. I'm sorry, y'all. For me, I'm really trying to regulate my body, and I really need an appetite suppressant. And hear me out, y'all. This is not a miracle drug. This is not going to work unless I work, right? I'm still going to have to do the work. I'm still going to have to, you know, eat properly. I'm still going to have to move my body. You get what I'm saying? This is just really going to help me regulate my body, and it's going to help suppress my appetite. There are different doses of this medication. I'm starting at the very low dose of this medication, and we'll get into my dosage, you know, once that come. I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm gonna do a weigh-in. I'm gonna show y'all my starting weight. I'm gonna give y'all some before pictures. I'm gonna get into all that in a whole nother video, but I just wanted to come on here and introduce it to y'all in this video. I'm starting at the lower dose, and what they say is if you're losing at that dose, you don't want to go up a dose, if that makes sense. Like once you stall on that dose, that's when you go up a dose. So that's what I have going on, y'all. I'm super duper excited for this journey because I have to do something. I'm a mother now, y'all. My baby growing, and he growing fast, y'all. Pretty soon he gonna be running and wanting to go to the park, and Big Mama is out of breath. So Big Mama got to get it together. With all that being said, I still got to do the work. Still got to do the work. It's just going to help you girl out some. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know what your girl is about to be doing. I am about to be starting my GLP-1 journey tomorrow. My meds came on Wednesday. I could have did it Thursday. I could have did it today, but I told my mom and I told my husband I want to start it Saturday because I want to be home if I end up having side effects. Now, the only side effects that I have been hearing is nausea and constipation, and that's from the doctor. And I was told, like, if I stay on top of my water like I'm supposed to, I shouldn't experience, any of those symptoms. But I don't know. And I don't know if y'all like me, but when I'm feeling some type of way, I'd rather be home instead of being out in public. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a little introduction, y'all. I am going to be keeping y'all updated every step of the way. If you have some questions, please ask them in the comments. I'm an open book. You feel me? I'm an open book. I want y'all to also follow my journey on TikTok. I have created a separate page for my weight loss journey. It is called The Thick Fit Chick. I will leave it in the description box below. I will leave it on the screen as well. If you follow on my main page, I am going to introduce this new TikTok page, so y'all can go ahead and follow me from there. And we just gonna get this going. I'm not gonna stop doing my vlogs. However, y'all probably end up seeing more like content videos versus the vlogs. And when I do the vlogs, it's going to implement this stuff too. So I don't know if y'all are into that type of thing, but I just want to let y'all know what y'all are about to get ready to see. So with that being said, I love y'all. Please leave your girl some encouraging words in the comments down below. I know I'm gonna get some negativity, but baby, think about it, I'm built for it tough. And I know how y'all like to tussle. So if y'all want to tussle, baby, let's get in the field. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure, I'm grown and I got to do what works for me. I got to do what's best for me. Period. As well as you. You got to do what's best for you. People going to talk about you, baby. They talked about Jesus and he still died for us. Okay. If you like this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It helped me a lot. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing. We are lit here and we would love to have you a part of the family. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.